So you want to know what LA Knight had to say about his dumb Max Dupri gimmick that Vince McMahon thought was brilliant? Well, in this video, I can break it down for you. LA Knight's a guy that has come a long way, if you really think about it. From years on the independent scene, from years to Impact Wrestling, to finding his voice, and then being signed to WB in the pandemic. And his transformation from Impact Wrestling to WB, from Impact Wrestling to NXT, getting used to the WWE system, as some would like to say. LA Knight had to go through it, and he did so with flying colors. His feud, his storyline with Cameron Grimes in the introduction or reintroduction, if you will, of the $1 Million title with Ted DiBiase put this guy on the map and made people think, oh, they got something. They got something with him being a heel. They have something with him being a babyface. And the Max Dupri character in which he portrayed on the main roster, which he talked about in a recent interview, which I will get to in a minute, was so god-awful that it turned him from a heel to a babyface overnight in the eyes of the fans. Now, not necessarily in the eyes of the company, because the Max Dupri character sucked. It sucked. It sucked. It sucked. He knows it sucked. You know it sucked. I know it sucked. Everybody knows it sucked. But when Triple H took over main roster creative from Vince McMahon in the summer of 2022, he brought back LA Knight. Yeah! And he had his feud with Bray Wyatt, which sucked, even though, God rest his soul, Bray Wyatt, but that feud sucked. But ever since WrestleMania, LA Knight slowly but surely took off. So this is what LA Knight had to say about his Max Dupri character while speaking with the Metro. My reaction in regards to what was his initial reaction when he learned that he was going to go from the Max Dupri character to the LA Knight character, he said, my reaction was F yeah, immediately. Let's make it happen, because I don't know who or what the hell Max Dupri is. Now look, given the time, could I have done that? Could I have made it work? I'm sure I could have. Would it have ever been anything like we're doing right now? No, because at the end of the day, that wasn't me. It wasn't for me. He also talked about whether or not Triple H taking over creative control for the main roster had anything to do with the character change, which has been reported to be the case. He said, I don't have all the details, but I think there are some administrative changes somewhere or another. I don't know exactly what happened. Some things happened. People got involved, moved things around, end quote. Yeah. Could he have pulled that character off? Maybe. That character sucked. And even though LA Knight is as great as he is, I don't know if he would have been able to do it. Do you agree? Yeah.